Hi guys, welcome to another Java tutorial on IT.tutorials. I am Josef Botnar and I continue the series of Java tutorials. This Java video tutorial has the goal to talk about long integer type variable, because this type of variable has its specific. When we declare a long integer variable, we have to add to the value with the long variable was assigned the letter uppercase L. So let's make an application, because I think in this way you will understand better what this is about. I mean why this type integer long is different compared with other integer variable like short, byte, or int. So let's start making a new project. Go on File, New, Project. Next. Click Create Project from Template. Click Next, and here write the name of the project. I'm going to write long type variable. Yeah, and finish. Click on this window. Okay, here you go. Here is our project and the file which contains the source code. So this is the source code which contains this public main class and main method. This is the main method. So let's write the code inside the main method. So I'm going to declare a long integer variable using this type long, and I'm going to name it L, and I'm going to initialize this variable after this equal sign with 100, yeah, and semicolon. As you have noticed, I didn't type the upper case letter L to the end of this value, which was used to assign this long integer variable. As you can notice, we didn't receive errors. So let's run this application. Okay, so we didn't receive any error, as you can see, but let me to write this statement using this class system out and this method print line to display in a console the value of this variable L. Yeah, so let's run again this application. Here you go. Here is the result of our application. So this is the value which this long integer variable was assigned. Yeah, so no error, as you can see, and might you wonder why we didn't receive any error. This is because actually this value is not recognized by compiler as a long type value, even if we declared this variable, as you can see, using this long type as a long type variable. This value is not recognized as a long type variable because we didn't type here to the end of this value the uppercase letter L. But the compiler recognized this value as init integer value. Yeah. So this type of integer init, the compiler recognized that 100 value, because that value is within this range of value of this type init. Even I declared this variable as a long type variable. Okay, so let's copy this value. So this limit of range of value of this type init, yeah, and let's paste that value. So even now I don't receive any error, as you can see, because this value still within this range of value. Yeah, actually is the limit of positive numbers of this type int. Yeah, and that's why we don't receive any errors. I can run this application, and as you can see, the app was run successfully, and here is the result. Yeah. But if I type here, if I add another number like 8, I receive straight away an error. As you can see, we have this red curly line here, yeah, because now this number is not recognized anymore as integer int type, because this limit, this range of value was overcome. So this limit of this range of value was overcome, and now the compiler is not able to recognize this number, which type is this number. Okay, so let's run this application and let's see what kind of error message we receive. So integer number too large. So the compiler knows that this number is too large, because even I declared here long type, the number is considered to be integer int, and the range of value was overcome, so it's too large. In order to the compiler to recognize this value as a long type, we have to type here to the end of this value the uppercase letter L. And now, as you can see, the error disappeared. Now I can run again this application, and here you go. The application was run successfully. Here is the result. Now the compiler recognized this value as long type, and this value is within this range of value of this integer type long. Yeah, and now actually this value is a long integer type value, because I typed to the end of this value this uppercase letter L. We can write as well if we want lowercase l, and we don't receive error. We can run this application. We receive the value here in console, so the application was run successfully. But it's not recommended to do so. Yeah, if I highlighted this L lowercase letter and I go over with the mouse, IntelliJ IDE show me this message that if I use this L lowercase, the compiler interpret this value as a long literal, yeah, and it's recommended to replace L lowercase with L uppercase. All right, so to avoid any confusion, it's recommended to the end of the value which a long variable is assigned or initialized to be terminated with this uppercase letter L. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. See you next time. Bye bye.